Hello everyone, Andre from Survival Zone Africa. Thanks for popping in again. Today I want to do something different. I'm going to do a combination of two knives that I just recently purchased. And I'll be honest with you, I was looking for something that was similar to what I already have. Now, as you know, I'm a big fan of the Becker brand. I know some of you might think this is the only brand that I go for, and absolutely not. The big reason why I love the Becker K-bar range is simply because for the money that you pay, I really like these knives. They're strong, they're durable, and again, you know, they do not break the bank. Recently I purchased the big boy, the Becker BK16, and as a big chopper, this really is one that's going to be in my backpack when I go out hunting or when I go out fishing or just on a normal camping trip. So the Becker BK9 I think is really going to be with me from now on. However, about a week ago I was at Stan in Sandton at Sharpshooter, and I just had to pull the trigger on this one, and this is as you all know, the Becker BK16. And as a small little fixed blade, the ergonomics on the handle is just absolutely phenomenal. It's a full tang knife, and the width of the material, of the blade is a little shy of 3/16 of an inch. It's not quite 3/16 of an inch, but nevertheless it's still made out of 1095 Crowvan steel. Obviously it still has the ugly black powder coating on it. As time goes by, I will probably strip this as well as I did with my BK7. But I think what I'm gonna need it for, and I really think that the BK9 along with the BK16, for me, I really think that is the perfect combination. I know there's a lot of knives out there on the market, but I'm a big fan of Schrade as well. Now, as you know, I love the Schrade ECHF 14 as well. But I really think that the BK16 just feels slightly better in the hand. The ergonomics of the handle is just slightly better, and I really think that this is going to be my new favorite small blade that I'm going to carry with me. What does it come with? Well, it still comes with pretty much the crappy Cordura sheath, like we all know. Same with the BK9, the BK7. I do like the color though. It's got a I think it's called olive, or I'm not quite sure. But there are a few things about this sheath that I really love. First of all, is it comes with basically two clips that actually secures the handle in pretty decently. As you can see it there. Now again, I'm not a big fan of rattles, but I must say, out of all my other Becker knives that I've got, this has got almost zero rattles, so that's a good plus in my opinion. It got a little pocket at the front. Again, it works with Velcro. You can put maybe a fire steel in there or some tinder, whatever you feel works for you. Again, the little placement for your belt over there, again, works with Velcro. Plus you've got the little clip over there, so you don't have to take your belt off. But again, I had this knife now basically for a week, and already the inside of the strap is already starting to cut, as you take the knife in and out. So unfortunately, the sheath, along with all my other Becker knives, the sheaths that I had for them, has got to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Mike actually do a little Kydex number for me on this one. The same with my BK9. This also, at the moment, I don't have a Kydex sheath with us, but Mike will probably do something nice for me. But again, like I said, for me, I think these two for me would be the perfect balance. You've got a BK9 where I'm going to do all my big work, and then again, the BK16 from smaller bushcraft stuff that you need to do, even food processing. I think this will be ideal for just processing your food. Like I said, it's still 1095 Crowvan steel. The blade length here is basically just over 4 inches. Again, the handle scales on this is the same slippery plastic scales that can be removable. I actually got another pair with the set, which is basically a brown pair, but I'm not going to use it. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to let Mike make a custom blade for me that I can actually use the same scales to fit on that knife. So I think in the future, I think that's what I'm basically going to do with that. But let's quickly just see what this little blade can do. Just got a little piece of wood over here that we're just gonna, again, just for small little work that you need to do around your campsite. Maybe just sharpen a stick or something. I've got so much control of this blade. It's really, really comfortable in the hand, and it just really feels really good. As far as batoning go, I wouldn't baton with this. However, it is a full tang knife, and Ethan Becker actually made a video on YouTube that I saw the other day where he actually takes down a pretty big tree with this little knife, and basically all he does is he uses a baton, and he actually just put the blade on the tree, and he actually just batons, and he makes little notches and chunks out of the wood, and eventually the tree came down, and that tree was probably about this big. So it can be done, but you're not going to chop with this. It's pretty light, but again, with the baton it can really work. So again, what would you maybe use this for? Again, if you maybe just want to do some small notches in a piece of wood, it can work very well with that. It's pretty hard, this, but again, very much control over this blade. Works absolutely wonderful. So as you can see, and I must say, out of the box, this actually came pretty sharp, not hair popping, but that's the nice thing that I like about the 1095 Crowvan steel. Keeps a very, very good edge. Again, the difference also on this is actually it's a full flat grind. All right, so as you can see over there, full flat grind. It's got a little bit of jimping over there. Again, not too aggressive. So very, very nice. It doesn't hurt your fingers whatsoever. So again, this is going to be my new favorite small blade that I'm going to use. It's going to be in my backpack along with my BK9. Like I said, the BK7, I'm a big fan of the BK7 as well, but I think the BK7 is a little bit in the middle, and I really think as far as batoning go, the BK9 might just be slightly better, because your spectrum of work that you will be able to do as far as processing your wood, I really think the BK9 will be slightly better. So these two as a combination, BK9, BK16, this is going to be what I'm going to be using for the next couple of months during our winter, and I'll give you feedback on how these two perform, as we go along. But I've got no doubt in my mind that these two together will be an absolute winner. So that was just a quick quick video that I've decided to do on the BK16 along with the BK9. I'm not going to baton. We've all seen, guys baton. We all know how good the BK9 can baton. But yeah, that's basically the BK16. Please don't forget to check us out on Twitter, also on Facebook. All the support so far is really appreciated. We've grown pretty good over the last few months in terms of views, in terms of the channel. So thank you very much. And just a quick one on what you can expect from us in the next week or two. Basically, I'm going to do a video on a few ration packs, different companies on ration packs for survival. So that's going to come up probably within the next week or so. So yeah, we'll keep you posted, and thanks for joining us. Until next time, thank you.